प्रिय विद्यार्थियों, आज हम स्टडी करेंगे बीए पार्ट फर्स्ट के इंग्लिश लिटरेचर के सेकंड पेपर के सेकंड ऐसे द स्पेक्टेटर क्लब। स्पेक्टेटर क्लब जो है रिचर्ड स्टील के द्वारा लिखा गया है। इन टुडेज वीडियो वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट द राइटर, द ऐसे राइटर सर रिचर्ड स्टील। उनके बारे में पहले बात करेंगे। देन वी विल डिस्कस ए समरी और इंट्रो ऑफ द ऐसे द स्पेक्टेटर क्लब। So let's start the video. Sir Richard Steele was born in Dublin in 1672. He was elected as an MP from Stockbridge in 1713. The publication of pamphlet entitled The Crisis in favor of the Hanoverian succession led to his expulsion from the house in 1714. He was knighted in 1715. Sir Richard Steele was an Irish writer, playwright and politician, remembered as co-founder with his friend Joseph Addison of the magazine The Spectator Club. So he was born in 12th March 1672 in Dublin, Ireland, and died in 1729. He was a British writer and he was known as a founder of Spectator. His major works include The Conscious Lovers, Tender Husband, The Funeral, and The Lying Lover. He is known for his familiar style, humor, gentle irony, and undoubted scholarship. So, this was the intro of Sir Richard Steele. Now, we will discuss the essay The Spectator Club. The Spectator 1711, 1712 and 1714 was a weekly magazine written by Joseph Addison and Richard Steele, which followed an earlier weekly magazine also written by Addison and Steele and called The Tatler. While The Tatler was designed chiefly by Steele to discuss moral issues in light, somewhat gentle and humorous essays, The Spectator focused more consistently on political, philosophical, religious and literary issues, for the most part from what we would now call a liberal perspective, as opposed to the more conservative political party, the Tories. Despite the political focus, however, the characters who from the Spectator Club are viciously satirized, rather like essay in Tatler. The satire is relatively mild, but from a political perspective pointed enough so that the readers understand that Tories should not be running the government. Sir Richard Steele's essay, The Spectator Club, first appeared in the magazine Spectator. In this essay, Steele employs gentle humor and irony to highlight the characteristics of his companions and absurdities of society. He intended to bring about a correction in the attitude of the society by bringing to surface their follies. This essay presents an account of the different characters who are supposed to be members of the Spectator Club. The characters are Sir Roger, Sir Andrew Freeport, Captain Sentry, Will Honeycomb are certainly artistic creations. Steele seems to have worked hard in calculating the pen portraits of his companions. Steele's prose style is polished, graceful, and elegant. So, in this essay, the Spectator Club is it was an amusing account of certain members of one of the reputed clubs of London. In the course of the essay, Steele calls the members of the club as set of humorists. He begins by the character delineation of Sir Roger D. Coverley. He is a typical country squire. So, in this essay, Steele represents the society by portraying these characters. He gives examples of different characteristics of different characters of Spectator Club. The most memorable member of the club is Sir Roger D. Coverley, a confused member of the landed gentry whose political, philosophical, and religious ideas are about 100 years behind the times. He represents Addison and Steele's version of the typical Tory of the mid 18th century who are conservative, old fashioned, clinging to outmoded moral beliefs, unsympathetic to the plight of the common man, blissfully unaware of economic and social changes in society. The remainder of the club members included Mr. Spectator, who gave opinions on many issues, for example, political, education, morality, literature, the Templar, all things related to education, legal members, and literature. Will Honeycomb, social life, including fashion. The clergyman, religion and moral issues. Sir Andrew Freeport, business and economic matters. Captain Sentry, military matters. In short, some members of the club could and would discuss virtually every meaningful aspect of the 18th century British society. So, this was a brief intro of the essay The Spectator Club by Richard Steele. From a literary perspective, the significance of the Spectator is that Addison, who wrote most of the essays, perfected the essays as a way to discuss important social, political, and religious issues in what Dr. Johnson called the middle style, aimed at an educated but not scholarly readership. So, this was a brief summary, brief intro of Sir Richard Steele and the essay The Spectator Club by Richard Steele. In the next video, we will discuss all the characters of the Spectator Club in a descriptive way.